Hi, I'm Michelle Plews, and I was asked by Stockton Borough Council's Arts Development team to lead a reminiscence theatre project to celebrate the 60th anniversary of VE Day and to be performed here at Preston Hall Museum. The following play you're about to see, Keeping the Home Fires by Jeff Williams, uses recorded memories and reminiscences from local people and focuses the experience of the war for those living in Stockton and the surrounding areas. It looks at the experiences of the time, the spirit of the people, and focuses on their sense of just getting on with it.
I think we were just as threatened as anywhere else, you know. You never knew where they were coming, and we always, I think, might be just me, but I feel that we were in an area that was hard to reach. And we had a good fighter squadron up in this area, as well as the bomber squadrons that used to go out. But everything was, once the war started, it was accepted. And I suppose in a way it was exciting. You know, it was the unknown. I think that's how it should be told.
Landing on French soil and slowly driving back Hitler's forces. At last, the tide of war seemed to have changed.
The cigarettes here are very cheap. 1.5 francs for wood wines, which is about a tenner. And as we're issued every Sunday with 50 anyway, it's a waste of time sending any over. Could do with some toothpaste, though. Gibbs tin, if you can find any.
Oh, Dad's in his teeth. In the middle of France, fighting Jerry, and all he's bothered about is his teeth. How many do you think he's killed? Hundreds, I bet thousands.
Billy? Parked in some lovely woods on the outskirts of...
Censored.
A spot that reminds me a lot of England. In the next field, though, we have some 6.2s that keep us awake all night and make nervous wrecks of us. The percussion of those big guns is terrific, almost takes our liver away. The French people in this part seem far from starving, and some of them don't seem too hot on this liberation stunt anyway. Though in the middle of a battle, with bullets flying around, I was given some flowers, bread and butter, which says something for them.
Butter? They've been under German occupation for nigh on 5 years now, and they've got butter. He'll be telling us next they've got bananas.
What's banana?
A figment of the popular imagination.
So keep your spirits up all, because I don't think this will be long before it's finished. I will draw to a close now, so cheerio till the next time.
You mark my words, your dad will have Adolf and his goons sorted out before anyone can say Jack Robinson.
Jack Robinson.
I'm trying to make up my mind. Do you think I'd suit Veronica Lake? Harken it more like.
Here. This tale I got told in the Castle of Anchor. You know Bert Higgins? Oh, he puts himself up as a bit of a wine boy. Turns out he bought 2 chickens and a box off some spiv. And when he got them home, his missus opened the box and she says to Bert, "What's these?" And he says, "What do they look like? Chickens." "Oh, why," she says. "Since when did chickens have webbed feet?" Seagulls! He paid £5 for a pair of seagulls.
What did she do with them?
Hey?
The chickens, what did she do with them?
They were seagulls. She put them in a pie. Waste up or not. Attaboy, Billy. Kill him dead. Just like your dad.
You had your own rations for meat, and you registered with your own butcher that you preferred, and so then because you'd registered with a butcher, you automatically became in receipt of any specials. They got bits of things that weren't on ration, you know, like sausages and things like that, offal, and you got to know that was there, and of course a queue soon formed at your butcher's.
To the value of 1 shilling and 2pence.
1 pork chop and 4 sausages. Perhaps. Cheese.
2 ounces.
Margarine.
4 ounces.
Butter.
2 ounces.
Milk.
3 pints.
Occasionally dropping to 2.
Milk powder, skimmed or full cream is available.
1 packet every 4 weeks. Toiletries.
1 roll of toilet paper per family.
Per week. Soap.
1 small bar per person.
Per month.
Hooray!
Sugar.
8 ounces.
Jam.
1 pound.
Every 2 months. Tea.
Tea. 2 ounces.
Eggs.
1 fresh egg per person per week if available.
And if not,
1 every 2 weeks. Dried egg is available, however, 1 packet per month.
Sweets?
12 ounces.
Every 4 weeks. Now look here. The Ministry of Food has calculated the dietary needs of the average British citizen and
Instead of using cooking fat, use liquid paraffin. Why not try these 10 tasty ways to cook pig's ears? For that special occasion, bake a cake using flour, dried egg, and custard powder, and carrots. Cow's feet pie. Lovely grog.
there is a war on, you know. Dig, 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 and your muscles will grow big. Keep on pushing the spade. Don't mind the worms, just ignore their squirms. And if your back aches, laugh with glee. So keep on digging till we give Adolf a wigging. Dig, dig, dig to victory.
My mother was a dressmaker, so she was able to unpick things and remake them in different form, you know. I had a skirt once, and it was such a lovely warm skirt, and it was quite fashionable, length and all this sort of thing. My mother had made it like that. But that skirt lasted me for ages. And all it was made out of a pair of +4 trousers. They'd been very popular. My father had some, and she unpicked them, used the material, and made me this lovely skirt. Oh, it was wonderful.
My saucepans have all been surrendered. The teapot has gone from the hob. My colander's leaving the kettle for a very much different job. So now when I hear on the wireless of Spitfires showing their mettle, I see in a vision before me a Messerschmitt chased by my kettle.
Waste not, want not.
Ah, waste not, want not.
Oh, how many times has this tea been brewed? It tastes like nuts.
Dickie.
Oh, I was only saying it's not very strong. Hello? Some lucky fellow won't know what's hit him tonight.
This skirt, you're a genius. Should have you on the wireless. The brains trust.
Your father's old plus 4s. Shame to see all that material hanging in the wardrobe doing nothing. I don't suppose you'll listen. Are you wearing nylons?
If only. Gravy browning. I just hope it doesn't rain.
You'll have every dog in town following you.
And some of them will be of the two-legged kind.
Pencil me in a scene, will you? Jubilee Hall. Jack Marwood's band's playing. So there'll be some Yanks there from the airbase.
Overplayed, oversexed, and overheated.
Ask them for some bubblegum or chocolate. I'll see what I can do.
Do nothing of the kind. There's more to life than bubblegum and chocolate. Don't be late. I'll be waiting up. No need. If this is war, how is it I'm enjoying myself so much?
Here.
Brandy.
Oh, hardly. Cooking sherry, not too poisonous, bit of orange juice mixed in here.
Oh, I don't know if I should.
Go on, drink up. As your older brother, I order it.
Cheerio.
Merry Christmas. This came earlier while you were getting ready, huh? I thought it best to hang fire for a little while before I gave it to you.
Christmas card.
It's from the War Office.
Dear Mrs. Thomas, it is with regret that I inform you that information has been received from overseas that your husband, number 2622508, Lance Corporal W. Thomas, has been injured while overseas and is currently being tended to in number 14 Casualty Clearing Station, Northern France. Please be assured that as soon as further information is forthcoming, I shall let you know. Yours truly,
Bill?
He's been wounded. It doesn't say how bad.
Oh, a chin up will go. He'll be all right. You'll see. He's tough as old boots, is Bill. It'll take more than Jerry's got to... Oh, I'm sorry.
All those dead people. All that destruction. And at the end of it all, it'll be sorted out by old men round a table. What has it all been for, Dickie?
But when we got up to 10,000 feet and looked down, it was just like a lot of models. In the glow of all the flames and the things, you could see these planes crisscrossing. So we waited outside. Anyway, we managed to get one. We shot one down. Out of the blue, the hell let loose, and we get shot. He came down, and he did. He really made a marvellous landing, really. The thing that I have never got out of my mind was the noise and the scraping of that machine going across. But what we didn't know, we were heading for a hedge, and the other side of the hedge was a normal garden and a cottage.
That Billy spends more time in the Anderson shelter now than when the bombs were dropping.
Since he got news of his dad. I don't know. He's not been himself.
Anything's an improvement. What time's the training?
A little after 3.
There. Gotta look just right when he sees you. Can't have him thinking you've let yourself go while he's been... What are we going to do?
We'll manage. That's what. Do what they say on the posters. Make do and mend.
After the Normandy landings, most grown-ups knew that Hitler would lose the war and we really would win it. And then suddenly, in 1945, the war was over, or at least the war in Europe was. The news was on the radio. My mum grabbed a Union Jack and ran and hung it out of the bedroom window. So did loads of other people. In about 3 days, a fancy dress parade and a massive street party was organised for the whole village. Jelly and cake appeared like magic, and after dark, Mr. Allen came and turned all the street lights back on. We had a great big bonfire, and the guy looked just like Adolf Hitler. A lady called Mrs. Winter dragged her piano outside, and we danced and danced in the street. That night, nobody told the kids to go to bed. We stayed out until we fell asleep on our feet.
I wouldn't like to say I killed a lot of Germans. I didn't. I can honestly say now I think it was just 2 or 3. And ultimately, when the war ended, I was posted to Berlin, of all places, and I thought that was going to be a very frightening experience. On the contrary, it was, I found the Germans totally, well, I expected to find a certain amount of hatred towards the British in their capital, but it wasn't like that at all.